Hold up. The Mental Deficiency Act of 1913 was a British law aimed at controlling and managing people labeled as mentally deficient. It was influenced by the eugenics movement and the belief that certain individuals pose a threat to society and public health. The Act followed the 1908 Royal Commission on the Care and Control of the Feeble-minded. It divided people into 4 categories: idiots, imbeciles, feeble-minded persons, and moral defectives. These terms reflected social biases rather than medical facts. Moral defectives included people with behaviors deemed immoral, such as promiscuity, especially in women. The law gave local authorities power to identify and confine such individuals in institutions called colonies. These were meant to keep them apart from society, not to help them integrate. It targeted the poor and working class most heavily. Many people were put in institutions for life without proper legal defense. Medical officers and school inspectors could report individuals. Once labeled, the person could be detained indefinitely. Supporters claimed the law offered protection and care. In practice, it focused on isolation and control, not rehabilitation. Institutions under the Act were often overcrowded and poorly run. The Act was used to enforce social norms and suppress deviance. It promoted the idea that mental deficiency was hereditary. This reflected growing fears about national degeneration. Despite growing criticism, the Act stayed in force for decades. Its legacy includes the mistreatment of people with disabilities. The law reinforced stigma and stripped people of basic rights. Families often had little power once the person was taken. Though some viewed it as progressive at the time, its impact was harmful. It prioritized state control over individual welfare. The language and categories used are now seen as offensive. They reflected social fears more than scientific reality. Its harmful effects lasted for generations. Many victims were never acknowledged or compensated. It remains a reminder of how laws can oppress in the name of care.